My name is Ishan and I managed to scale my business from barely surviving to doing over 50 lakhs per month in monthly revenue. This was me 2 years ago. I was basically lost and hopeless. I had nothing to do and I had around 5,000 rupees in my bank account. Now I know what you guys are wondering. What changes did I make in my personal life and my business life to go from basically being completely broke to scaling up so quickly within a matter of 2 short years, all before the age of 21? Now, I've never shared these secrets with anyone until now, so make sure you have your entire focus on this video because the next 10 minutes can change the course of your career massively. Now, unlike all the internet gurus that you've seen on the internet today, I've actually ran a real business and I've been running it for a while. Now, since time is very valuable, I don't want to waste it for you guys either. So let's jump straight into the video. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about that's helped me scale my business and keep it stable has been having a strong mindset. So you guys see, a lot of people see on the internet the good side of business, the money and the cars and all those fancy things that people buy, but they never really realize how much efforts that it actually takes. How many small private wins it takes to get to just one public win. You have to go through so many ups and downs, right? Like business is not just a upward scale. There's so many downs and there's so many ups. One day you're feeling on top of the world, the other day you're feeling like the entire world is coming crashing down on you and all your opportunities are going away. But that's the thing about business, right? You have to keep pushing forward and you can't do that until you have a solid, strong mindset. So fortify your mind, fortify your mindset to be prepared for any challenges that may come in your way. And I promise you, if you can stand tough through all of them, you're gonna get some very good results at the end. So I promise you guys, do not give up. Have a strong mindset, always be on the grind, right? People think that owning a business is gonna be easy, you're gonna be your own boss and you're gonna take vacations whenever you want. And guys, that's the farthest thing away from the truth, because owning a business means that you don't have to work a 9 to 5. Yes, that's correct. But you have to work from 11 a.m. in the morning to even 10-11 p.m. in the night, right? So you have to do 12-hour shifts, 13-hour shifts, and guess what? Even if you're tired, you still have to show up. There are no off days, there are no vacations. For the first few years, you have to completely devote yourself to your business to get to a point where you can actually do things without showing up, and you have good teams and staff build up and you have a solid customer base, but it takes a lot of time. So business is a lot of ups and a lot of downs, so be prepared for that and have a very strong mindset. Now, the second one is going to be focusing on customer satisfaction. So what a lot of you new guys do when you try to come into any business is that you guys focus a lot on the profit margins and making more money, right? Now, while that is correct, and in the end of the day, we're all in business to make money, your main focus in the beginning should be maybe even offering your services at a lower price or giving out free samples just to build a strong customer base, right? Because when you're just starting out, you can't compete with the companies who've been in business for 30, 40 years and who have a very solid customer base already. So what you can do is you can actually lower your prices a bit. Maybe you can offer some free samples. Maybe you can show your products or services for free when you're just starting out, so that people have an incentive to actually buy from you. And once people start buying from you, once you have a solid base of people who trust you with your product, the people you know that they're not going to go anywhere. For example, if you're selling eyewear, let's say you sell to 1,000 people with a little bit of low margins, right? You don't crack very high margins, but 1,000 people that are going to buy from you, if you provide them excellent service, if you provide them good service and a good product, they're definitely going to remember it and they're going to send their own friends, their families, and come back themselves too. So this is a very underrated method of scaling your business through referrals and references. So just do good work and just start low when you're just starting out, right? So that was the second one. Focus on customer satisfaction instead of cracking very high margins when you're just starting out, so you can build a solid customer base. Now the third one is gonna be changing market trends. So let's say you've been in business for 1-2 years, you've managed to set up your loyal customer base and everything. The next problem you're gonna run into is the ever-changing trends in all sorts of markets. Regardless of if your business is online or offline, business trends always change. There's always a new product, there's always something new going on, and you have to keep up with that, right? Because things that used to work 3 years ago are no longer gonna work now, because business trends keep on changing. There are always new products, new services, new ways to promote your business, new competition. So you have to keep your eyes open and you have to pay attention to what your competitors are doing, what kind of offers and services they're selling, and what guarantees they're offering, you know, all those things, so that you can stay in touch with the actual market and keep up with the competition and not just get left behind. So whatever industry you're in, make sure to do research of your competitors, the best competitors that you can find, and look into their products and constantly see what changes they're making in their products and services to make it better. Now the fourth one is going to be very helpful and very underrated. So you see guys, I understand that many of you guys are just starting out and you don't have marketing budget to spend your money on Facebook and Instagram ads. Well, guess what guys, organic marketing is free. Now I know all of you guys know this already. Posting on Instagram, posting on YouTube doesn't cost any money and it can get you a lot of business. So what are you waiting for? Pick up that camera, learn some basic editing and learn to film videos about your product or service, whatever you're selling. Film videos about it, make good content about it, constantly keep posting on your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube, whatever you have, wherever your ideal clients are present. So just make good content and post it continuously. Be consistent with it, because if you just post one video in 1 week and then just disappear forever, that channel is never gonna grow. So the best way to market yourself is to build a personal brand. So let's assume you own a clothing shop, for example, right? You sell clothes and you're trying to create a fashion brand. Of course, posting on Insta and YouTube doesn't cost any money, but you can create content around it and around your brand and showcase the work that goes into it, how you guys come up with new designs, how the manufacturing stages are done, and how the products are delivered to the person's doorsteps, you know. So you can do that and you can showcase your products in one video, go through the pricing, the quality, all those things. So it's free, it only takes a bit of time. The worst thing that can happen is that you're gonna end up creating some brand awareness for completely free. So go all in on organic marketing if you don't have any money to spend, because that is going to pay long dividends and it's going to compound in the long term, and you're going to come back to this video and thank me for this advice. Now the last point that I want to go through in this video before ending it is very important, because I've seen a lot of new people in business who constantly keep complaining about their situations, their circumstances, their priorities and all those things. Well, guess what guys, life is not fair, and you can either accept it and move on and work towards it, or you can just sit down and cry about it, right? Which won't get you any results. So life is unfair, you can't do anything about it, just accept it. But let me tell you one thing, just because someone is 10 years ahead of you doesn't mean that you can't overtake them, doesn't mean that you can't leave them behind. You can do all of these things. You can be bigger than the biggest player in the market as well. You just have to believe in yourself, you have to believe in your vision, your process, and just go at it, right? Because these bigger brands, they're not in touch with the consumers, right? They're not personally in touch with the customers and what they want and what they don't want. Consider it a privilege that you're getting to go out there without any previous networks, without any previous resources, and you can still get in an industry and completely capture a wide market share without any prior experience, because in today's day and age, we've got so many means to do so. So guys, those are a few things that have helped me scale my business and basically grow as a person too. I hope you guys benefit from this video, and if any of you have any questions, make sure to connect with me on Instagram, that is linked below, and I'll try to get back to as many of you as I can. Thank you for watching.